Hey you, welcome to my channel. I'm Cammielle. I will be styling my hair off camera while then showing you how I approach my frizzy hairline with two edge controls. We're going to style with Shea Moisture Curly Gel Souffle and the styling lotion from Shea Moisture. We're going to use some oil to my ends, and then these are the two edge control gels I will be applying to my hair. So once I'm satisfied with showcasing my products, I am now going to shower, style, and come back and show you what is the process. Try to style all the hair backwards unless it's going to be in the front. The styling lotion goes on first. The curling gel souffle is next. A small amount for both is perfect. Smooth that on. We're going to use the Can2 edge control gel first, and then use the other one toward the ends of the hair and all that jazz. So this is a big section that frames the front of my face. We're going to start off with the sides using the Can2 edge control gel, smoothing that into the fingers and pinching it through the hair closest to the root, but not necessarily touching the root area, and then smoothing it down to the ends. Midway is when I stop and use the other product to the rest of the hair, so that it doesn't look like, oh, it's nice and defined up front, but it's more frizzy to the ends. It's how I want to approach this. I use some tension with my finger with the Bounce Curl defining brush to define the curls. Sometimes shaking them brings back the curl definition, but sometimes it doesn't. But then sometimes I'm tired and I don't want to try to make everything look curled, just in its place. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Shake, toss back, and approach the middle section. It's a big section, so I'm going to separate it horizontally and brush that through, since this portion of the hair isn't as frizzy as the front hairline is. And lately I've been just shaking the clumps individually and then tossing it backwards. Now approaching the front, I tried to brush through with the brush, bring out the Can2, pinch the end, and smooth the front as much as I can. Sometimes the curls are just so strong, they don't want to be formed in the way I would like it to. But as long as the majority of the hair is controlled, I'm okay with it. I don't want it 100% covered in the gel. So as I'm brushing through with some tension with my finger on the defining brush, I felt the need to notice that when brushing my hair, it's difficult to pull out of my hair, and it also, I've added too much of the product where it looks nice and straight, but I felt the need to cut the fairy knots that are making it hard to brush through. So with each clump strand, I examined it, feeling with my fingers, because you can feel the fairy knots between your fingers if you do it in small sections, and snip just those tiny knots. Time consuming, but worth it, because I don't want to just have to cut a straight line through, so that's how I do it. Then I bring out more of the Can2. Please disregard my little skin reaction on my left cheek. I don't know, it was very itchy that day and I didn't know it was raised. Anywho, I approach the side of my little edges, smoothing it downward in a little swoop, and then the rest of the hair I leave alone, like the little Willow's peak in the front. I don't touch that. I just smooth the rest backwards or down into the side. I like the brush bristle little tiny portion of this tool. I don't use the comb because I don't know how to approach it or how it should be used in such a way. So it's a struggle and a journey to try to work with my hair and all that jazz. So it's a process. Anyways, sometimes lately I haven't been using a bonnet to go to bed because it's air drying, and sometimes you can tell which side I slept on because I messed up my little work. Anyways, this is the results of the next day. Ultimately, it's more of it keeps the hair until the next wash day, which is great. So like and subscribe, and as always, embrace joy.